What's up, fam? It's Tanya Tanya J Miller LLC. You guys know we do life, we do leadership, we do it unapologetically on purpose. That means every day we're trying to help you to figure out how to fit the puzzle piece of life together so you do life right and you do it well. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everyone that shared love with me on my birthday this past Saturday, February 1st. I am eternally grateful to you. I am so appreciative of you, and I thank you. I ended up kind of taking a mentation. That ain't even a word, because it wasn't a staycation, but it was just kind of a mental break, if you will, and kind of unplug of some things. I shared with you guys last week that not only was it my birthday that Saturday, but it was also my sister that I lost this past summer's birthday. And then I don't even think y'all realized it, but it was also my dear's birthday, who was my dad's mom as well. Then it's another cousin. It's actually two more cousins' birthdays. Like how we all end up onto one. And one, she battles a lot with her health. Praying for you, fam. And then there's another one that he trying to get free. I'll just leave it at that. And so it was a lot to just kind of unplug and just pull away for a moment or two. And so even as I'm recording this for you guys right now, I had to plug back in. And what I mean by that is I'm literally in the parking lot where my grandmother is at, and she's in the last stages of fighting not just the disease that took her mind, but some other health challenges. And it was a lot. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It was a lot. I think you guys have heard me where I've shared, mind matters, and how, it was talking about getting out of your head and jumping back into life, because sometimes you get stuck, and I want to help you figure out how to get unstuck and back on purpose. But if you've really been following me, you know that mind matters was one of my first battles. And I was able to realize that battle, if you will, was for the fight of my life. And when I decided to fight, I knew that I wanted somebody to know how to fight like I had to fight too. And so I wrote what I thought was just notes. And it wasn't a journal, but it was notes, literally in an old Sprint cell phone. And God pulled them out, and he made it so that I did not just write it for me and about me, but I wrote it for other people, but I paired it with spirit and in truth. What I mean by that is he had me bring my same therapist to do the forward, because she paired it with the spirit and the truth, the mental and the emotional, the medical and the scientific, the biblical and the spiritual. So I'm grateful for that. And I found that some kind of way he always keep using me to talk to folks about getting their mind right. He always continues that's my assignment, that's my purpose in this earth and in this kingdom, is to talk to you about being unapologetically you, to talk to you about trying to figure out how to fit the puzzle pieces of life together, to talk to you about knowing that who you are is important and it matters. I found that. That's my assignment. And anytime you know your assignment, you know that those are the very things that he come and try and knock you out. He come and try and attack you. But there's a thing called God, and there's a thing called prayer, and there's a thing called the Holy Ghost, and they don't play. And so it may seem like I'm babbling, but I'm not. But I bring that all up to say that I know what I'm talking to y'all about this week. And I was in the middle of a lot. I was in the middle of a lot of pain. I'm still in therapy right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. For what? I'm still in therapy, and I believe in therapy, and I believe in the Holy Ghost, and I believe in prayer, and I believe in both. And so this one thing I'm gonna say, she brought it home in her message this past Sunday at the main campus, where she said prayer is the tactical and the strategy, and the therapy is the application. You know what I'm saying? And I might have said it wrong, but that's kind of what I done interpreted from it. But Dr. Nita brought some things home, and it really resonated, because I was like, what do I tell these people? You know, like, I'm sitting here trying to leave, but I don't want to leave because I don't want to leave by myself. You know, what do I tell people? You know, they're still grieving from their favorite basketball player and all those others that just died unexpectedly. What do I tell people that's in a job that they don't want to be at, they tired of being at, they get sick thinking about waking up to go to? What do I tell people that's been in a marriage for a good amount of time, but they ain't acting like they married no more, don't even know if they love each other, but they there for the kids, they there because the checks balancing and they can pay bills together? You know, I'm trying to figure out what do I tell people when they literally got their back against the wall. They not only got the first notice, the second notice, but they got a court date coming up. What do I tell people? Because I don't even know what to tell myself. I'm just going to be real today. I'm going to be real today. And so as I was sitting there praying and talking to my granny and playing her music and worship and everything, I ended up popping up on the message that my husband had told me to listen to, because he went to main campus. We go to North Dallas, but he went to main campus this past Sunday. And Dr. Nita says sometimes we have to stand in the face of we don't know. I have to say that again, because I feel like I know I'm going to have to be telling some of the same message to my family members when we experience what's coming. Sometimes we have to stand in the face of we don't know. But see, the thing that I like about it is not that what she said, but it reminds me of my granny. I said it in my post about my birthday. My granny would always say, keep living, Tanya. Keep living, girl. Keep living. Keep living. And so as I begin to talk to you guys this week, sometimes we're going to have to stand in the face of we don't know. But as my granny would say, we're going to have to still keep living too. So y'all stick with me this week. And y'all pray for me. Pray for my family. Peace, y'all.